Hey guys, Mike Chen. Before getting into this video, a little Japanese snack time with the sponsor of this video, Sakuroko. That's a beautiful box, by the way, this month. And this month's theme is New Year's in Nagata. If you guys don't know, Nagata is on the west coast of Japan. They're known for a lot of things, especially their onsen, their rice products like mochi and rice crackers. And before even tasting any of the snacks, I'm just gonna dig to the bottom, because I know with Sakuroko, there's always gonna be tea in here, so let's make a cup. And this month's tea is black bean hojicha. This is gonna go really good with the snacks. First one, it's a strawberry crepe. Kind of looks like a little omelet. Fluffy, light, with cloud-like strawberry cream on the inside. There's also some brown sugar Corinto. I had this before. It's one of my favorite snacks Sakuroko has to offer. I love this. This is called Ajigo Nami. These are little rice cracker snacks with little anchovies, dried up anchovies inside. I love this. And look at this, little bunny mochi. Oh, it's not mochi, it's a little rabbity marshmallow snack with white bean paste inside. And of course, with every single Sakuroko box, you get a home good item. And this month's item is a Sakuroko sake cup. That's cute. And if you don't know, Sakuroko is a monthly authentic Japanese subscription box. Inside, you'll find 20 authentic, artisanal, traditional Japanese snacks with Japanese teas. You always get a home good item. And Sakuroko works with local snack makers. And a lot of these snack makers have been making snacks for over 100 years. And I love the mission statement of this company, which is to promote traditional Japanese culture through the medium of snacking, which is just one of the best ways to do it. So if you want to give it a try, go to my link down below. Use my promo code Dumpling. You'll get $5 off your first Sakuroko box or $5 off your first Tokyo Treat box. And don't forget, if you subscribe before January 31st, 2023, you'll get a chance to win free tickets to Japan. All right, I'm gonna continue snacking and enjoy the video. So this area is really known for their onsen. And most people usually travel to Hakone from Tokyo. This is a lesser known area, so it's gonna be a little less crowded. And then just got off the train station, gotta get a cab and go to the ryokan. Oh. This place is beautiful. It overlooks a little waterfall with a koi pond. There's a performance stage, so when they do have performances, you can see it from all the rooms. These rooms, of course, laid out on tatami mat, beautifully renovated. This gorgeous indoor onsen. And as soon as you come in, they bring over a mochi and green tea. So the onsen we're staying at right now is called Asaba Onsen. Like I said, Hakone is what people really think of when they think of onsen towns. But this area is just as beautiful. I feel like it's more peaceful because less people know about it. And the ryokans here are less expensive as well. They also bring you over your own tea set with fresh green tea. Gonna make some and go sit out by the garden. And the family who runs this ryokan has been doing it for over 500 years. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, the performance stage is right there. This whole property is just oozes zen, oozes tranquility, and so much history. Sip some green tea, listen to the waterfall. Only thing I can make this better, if it was raining. Cafe 51. Ooh, wasabi ice cream. Wow, they sold out of that. Wow, look at this. Is a soba restaurant in a shack. For 500 yen. I'm trying to get to this cafe, so you just go... Okay, got it. This area is also known for their soba. A lot of soba shops closed already. I'm at this cafe that makes their own noodles. And this is black rice soba. That's so refreshing. This is really good. There's a lot of seaweed and adashi, nice sesame flavor. Dinner isn't for another 3 hours, so haven't eaten all day. First meal of the day. So even outside, you can just put your feet into these onsen spots. So it's just hot water to soak your feet once you're tired of walking. Got home, got changed in time for dinner. It's my favorite part. Kaiseki dinner, traditional multi-course Japanese meal. It's gonna be amazing. This looks so good. So 12 dishes, including dessert. Steamed yuba, seasonal platters, sashimi dishes, local fish, eel sushi, crab dumpling consomme, grilled Spanish mackerel, simmered local chicken, seasonal crab and prawn, cooked rice and Japanese pickles, dessert, grilled pumpkin, ice cream, and vegetable jelly with brown sugar syrup. Also, they give you a list written in kanji of all the dishes as well to take home. This is really, really cool. The first dish has arrived. It's steamed yuba. Itadakimasu. So yuba is tofu skin, and this thing pretty much has the consistency of a tofu pudding. It's so light. You taste that really nice, subtle soy flavor of the tofu. It's a dish that just kind of warms your stomach, gets you ready for the next dishes. And you can taste a hint of ginger in this as well. Just so light and delicate and delicious. Chase that with a bit of ume juice. Oh, that's so nice. Very tart, very fragrant. Extremely floral as well. Wow. This is so pretty. So seasonal dishes is beautiful. There is cod sperm in some yuzu sauce, ikura with ginger, and taro and spinach all on this beautiful platter with some gorgeous leaves on the bottom. So here there's a dish of shirako with some grated radish on top sitting in yuzu sauce. And shirako is cod sperm. I had this once before, super tender and light. That tastes so delicate, not fishy whatsoever. And it has such a deliciously milky consistency. Chase it with some spinach. Ikura with grated ginger on top. And the taro, it's just steamed. I remember eating this when I was a kid. We usually would put some sugar on it or dip it in some sugar. It's just like a stickier potato. Actually, I think that was some of the yuzu sauce. That would be really good. So this sashimi, the local fish is a kue fish, which is a long-toothed grouper. And it's also local squid. And the fish, they said to dip it in soy sauce, add a little wasabi. The fish texture is very light and sweet and a little snappy. Very clean tasting fish. A lot of natural sweetness. And the squid, they already put some salt on this so you can just eat it without dipping it in soy sauce. The squid is freaking fantastic. So light and sweet, snappy and tender. This is delicious squid. Wow. I mean, the texture is way more tender than any other squid I've had. This is so good. Next dish, eel over black rice. Now, pretty much all the kaiseki ingredients are sourced locally. And this region is known for their black rice, and this is the same black rice that was used to make my soba from earlier today. Oh, that eel is so soft. And I can already smell how smoky it is. It's so buttery. Again, very smoky. The black rice is sticky. It's a little snappy when you bite into the hull of the rice. The black rice texture is definitely just way different than typical white rice. And it's very subtly sweet as well. This is crab dumpling consomme. It's basically a ball of crab. On top is mikabu, which is the leaf of a turnip, and also lemon peel. And I accidentally just kind of broke apart my crab dumpling. It's literally just a giant clump of crab meat. That broth just tastes like pure crab essence. It's light, it's comforting, it's slightly sweet, it's full of umami. The flavor is not rich, it's so light, but yet so incredibly deep. Next dish, grilled seasonal mackerel. This mackerel is so tender. As I'm squeezing it with my chopsticks, the whole thing is just kind of falling apart, revealing that shimmering, juicy looking meat. And just dip it into some grated radish. This is so good, amazing. And the skin is nice and toasty and it absolutely dissolves when you put it in your mouth. The radish provides a nice little bit of acid, also a fantastic aroma to this fish. This dish, it's subtle, it's delicate, it's so refined. I mean, a piece of fish and grated radish, it's just remarkably delicious. One of my favorite dishes tonight. Unbelievable. Next dish, seasonal crab. So the crab dumpling from before is a male crab. This one's a female crab, so I'm assuming there's gonna be a roll inside. And the jelly on top is the consommé. There's also the crab miso here as well, all sitting on the crab shell. Sweet, a little citrusy, and yep, all the roll. Look at this. Look at all the roll on the bottom. That's so good. The roll is a little poppin', definitely deepens the crabby flavor. This dish is amazing. It's the same crab, but with the roll and the miso and the consommé, you're getting so many different flavors and textures. Kaiseki is one of those meals where the skill of the chef really shines with how they handle the usually local ingredients. This is done so skillfully. That's absolutely amazing. Oh, look at this. That's all crab innards down here. That's the best part. That's just outrageous. So the meat dish is local chicken in taro, and the taro is fried and then steamed. That taro is so soft. Oh, that chicken is so good. The sauce is delicious as well. It's a little sweet, very umami filled. This chicken though is absolutely mind-blowing. The meat is so tender, a little snappy. And the flavor, I don't know what it is about that chicken. The flavor is like more chickeny than other chicken. It's just all around better. That's so good. Also, this is really cool. So I was wondering why they had like this little pine needle on the coaster. So without this, if you pick up your glass, coaster goes with it. So pine needle stays on, your glass doesn't stick. So this is the last savory dish. Pickles, local prawns, wasabi on top, rice, and this pot inside here has crab soup, which looks like just broth, probably cooked a lot with the crab innards or the kani miso. So they said to take the soup and pour it over the rice. You can eat the prawns on its own or put the prawns on the rice and then pour the soup on top of that. And before that, just try first so you can see how you like it. It's basically just pure crab innards. I like it a lot. Pour it over the rice. Shrimp, eat it on its own. That's so sweet. The rice itself is delicious. It's cooked in a stone pot. There's a lot of crispy grains in here as well. So in this course, you're enjoying the delicious rice. Add the prawns in that umami-filled soup. It's just a very satisfying last savory dish. Dessert is a blancmange, which is, well, look at this. It's looking like a pudding. Look at that. Whoa, this is absolutely amazing. Japan is seriously the land of many things, but it's definitely the land of pudding. Best pudding I've ever had in the whole world is in Japan. This is like eating pure silk. It's like this sweet, creamy, milky breeze just covers your tongue. This definitely is a highlight and a highlight ending to this kaiseki meal, although there's ice cream at the end, but it's some of the best pudding I've ever had. And that ends a fantastic kaiseki meal. This is something I highly recommend. If you come into Japan, try a kaiseki meal. If you can go to a ryokan, definitely try to experience that. The ingredients are just some of the best you'll find anywhere, and the chef's skill at being able to draw out the most flavor from those ingredients without tons of sauce, without tons of salt, it's just genius. So at the end of the meal, I feel satisfied, I feel fulfilled. I don't feel weighted down. Like, I feel like everything I ate was super light. At the same time, like I said, very satisfying. All right, time to go back to the hot spring and another in-room breakfast tomorrow. Good morning. Breakfast is going to be Okaha Gohan, which is bonito flakes on top of rice with some soy sauce. Also grilled shiitake mushrooms on top of charcoal. And this is starting to smell really good already. Also Japanese pickles, wasabi, and shirasu, which is tiny little sardines. So take some bonito flakes over rice, soy sauce, wasabi. Give it a little mix. Again, very simple, very light breakfast. This is really good. The bonito flakes add so much umami to pretty much anything you add it to. Wasabi, of course, fresh. Soy sauce and rice, old college delicacy of mine. Chase it with some of that little fish. Light, simple, delicious. So shiitake mushroom, dip in a little salt, splash it with lime juice. To say this is delicious will be a huge understatement. I don't think I've ever had shiitake mushroom that tastes this juicy and plump and good ever in my life. That tastes like they just foraged it from the ground. These are deep water fish. Oh, that's so good. The meat is tender, it's very fatty, a little sweet. The skin is nice and crunchy. That's amazing. There's also tamago. Put a little daikon on here. And this is the miso soup, which is filled with clams. Wow, this flavor is super rustic and earthy. Like I said, all the vegetables feel like they just went to the garden and just picked it. Everything's so fresh. It just tastes so simple and elegant and just perfect. Dessert is a persimmon in oshiruko, which is like a sweet Japanese porridge. And usually it's made with beans, but here they make it with sweet potatoes. And it's persimmon season right now. And walking in Japan right now, you just see this all over. I love persimmon. My sweetest thing. Wow. Very rich, thick. Oh, so sweet and nice. That basically wraps up 2 kaiseki meals. Again, the ingredients and the chef's ability to bring out the most flavor of those ingredients is such a huge part of kaiseki meals. When you do get to choose between a Western meal or a Japanese meal when you come to a ryokan, I highly recommend getting the Japanese meal. The whole process is so unique and traditional. It's just a great way to further explore Japanese culture. All right, I'm gonna go take another dip in the onsen and gonna head back to Tokyo. Back to reality. Just got back to Tokyo. What an amazing trip. Again, if you're ever in one of the major cities, it's really great being here. Of course, a lot of food options, so fun, but definitely try to hit out to the country a bit. The small towns are fun. The onsen, obviously amazing. The experience is unforgettable. And of course, the information for the one I went to is listed down below, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again, see you later.